Basically, broke reviews is not intended for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everyone, how's it going? In this one, I'm going to talk about some news that hit just today. Technically, it's pretty late in the evening, but it looks like no one on YouTube has talked about this yet, so it pleases me to be the first. Uh, I am going to be talking about Transformers Kingdom deluxe class prices going up, 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 right? Uh, Deluxe class figures are going up to $22.99 or $23 from $19.99 or $20. Looks like Voyager and Leaders are going to stay the same price. Core figures are basically the Legends class that they're bringing back, which is great. We've already seen Core Rat Trap, and he looks awesome. And it's going to be $10. So obviously, for these prices, the only one I'm really going to be bitching and complaining about is the deluxe class price hike. I did do a video on this back in late 2018 about them jacking up the prices right before Siege came out. And if you want to see that, I will link to it in the video description below, where I went into some pretty big details about all of the price increases, because back then, before Siege War for Cybertron came out, deluxes in Titan's Return were $15 and they went up to $20. Voyagers were $25, they went up to $30, and Leaders were $45 and they went up to $50. So that was the last price increase we had. And here we are just 2 years later, because it basically came out the tail end of 2018, the price increases, and Kingdom will technically hit till 2021. So basically, Siege was widely available in 2019, and Kingdom will be widely available in 2021. So we basically had 2 years of stable prices, and here we are, prices going up again. Granted, we're not seeing a 33% price increase this time versus the last time, but we definitely are seeing, I don't know, maybe a 30-some percent. No, I'm sorry. No, not 33. It's about a 30% price increase, whatever. So not too happy about this, to put it mildly, right? And it's really starting to give me a little bit of pause on this Transformers hobby. Now, I've been collecting for a really, really long time. I've been collecting for, say, since 1999, so a little bit over 20 years. And I actually went to the inflation calculator to see if this price increase could be remotely justified. And fact of the matter is, no. Because we're going from 2018 to 2020, we put 1999 in the inflation calculator. $20.69 is what it, would be, right? So this, to me, is just an egregious price grab from Hasbro, because we know that just by the volume of figures on the shelf, they have more deluxe class figures than any others. They sell more deluxe class figures than any other, so it would make sense for them to try to maximize and squeeze as much out of us as they can in the deluxe class. So, yes, I could still afford to buy Transformers at $23. It doesn't make them unaffordable to me, but it does give me more of a pause to buy deluxe class figures at $23. Hell, them going up to $20 was enough to make me, kind of second guess it. And then this other price increase in a short amount of time. Come on, Hasbro, stop trying to fuck us over so bad just because you're greedy bastards. Anyway, now I'm going to talk a little bit about, collecting Endgame, right? Like I said, I've been collecting a really long time, and I'm approaching maybe the Endgame. If this video proves popular, maybe I will do a much more in-depth video about Endgame for collecting, but I already know there's many figures I won't be picking up. And this was even, the price increase isn't the reason why. This is just adding a little more to it. For example, this here obviously is Siege Blue Streak. I also have Prowl and Blue Streak of this mold, and obviously the Earthrise models of these have come along, right? Well, I'm not getting the Earthrise versions of these. Why? Because I still think these are fantastic figures. And yes, the Earthrise figures are somewhat of an upgrade over these guys. I'm not going to deny reality. They're not so much better that I feel that I need to buy the toys again, right? Especially with the fact that I have some repro labels coming for this guy, and I'm gonna get them for Prowl as well. And I think that will really take these guys up to the next level as far as how awesome I think they'll end up being at that point. I don't think I'm gonna feel any need to get the new figures at that point. It also may partially be because I do have the Masterpiece versions of these as well. So as far as a Chug representation, I think the Siege ones are pretty fantastic, and I don't feel the need to own other ones. So there's that. Now I will show off another figure that I did buy both versions of. Of course, this is the original Siege Optimus Prime, and here, of course, is Earthrise Optimus Prime. And why did I buy both of these guys? Well, I feel they're different enough to, kind of warrant owning both, right? Because this is obviously a much more Cybertronian Optimus Prime than this one. But I mean, even in robot modes, they're similar-ish, but I really like both of these figures for different reasons. And I think you're a winner no matter which one of these you have, or if you have them both, I think you're still a winner. But of course, another figure that I'm going to be passing on is Earthrise Megatron, because here is the standard Siege Megatron. I will be getting the G2 version of the Generation Selects Megatron, but of the Earthrise. But that's it, because this is an awesome Voyager Megatron. That's what I mean by endgame, as in I have so many figures already that are such good representations of these characters. How many more do I really need, right? The upcoming Studio Series Cup and Hot Rod look pretty incredible, and I'll definitely be getting those. And I do plan on getting a lot of the Earthrise toys as well. I'm going to be skipping out on RC and a few others, but for the most part, I'm going to get most of the Earthrise ones still yet to show. So I know this kind of went all over the place, but I kind of wanted to combine two topics into one because this whole price hike does kind of piss me off a bit. And I'd really be curious to hear in the comments below what you guys think about this. Is this going to slow down your collecting at all? Make you more selective? Whatever. Always good to know. So that's basically it. If you're new to this channel, please, please, please consider subscribing. All that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Live long and prosper. I'll see you guys next time.